Today, we're going to be working on more of what we started yesterday, which was our shiny hunting for a marked team to use in Pokemon Champions. For right now, we're in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but we're going to switch over to Scarlet and Violet. So I'm going to set the categories to Scarlet and Violet, since we're going to be switching to that here momentarily. I just wanted to kind of show everybody what I've been working on overnight and this morning to minimal avail. I wouldn't put it like that, but we haven't gotten anything useful for the team. But I have gotten some cool things. Let's see. Alright, Pokemon Scarlet Violet. And we will be doing another one of the shiny Jirachi giveaways later in the stream. So if you are excited for that, make sure that you stay tuned for later on. We'll be doing another one of those. That is going to be a later stream. So probably around like 1 or 2-ish hours in. Also, you may be wondering, what is this weird black spot on the side of the screen? That is for... It's nice. Here. Oh. Damn. This. To... Going on? How was the rest of stream yesterday? We did get a marked guy. Oh. Off anything I didn't want. We did get a marked Archaludon. It just has the most common mark, the sociable mark. But you know what? That's fine. It was getting a little annoying to shiny hunt. So I'm okay with that. Ooh. We are going for Sneasler right now. Except, Rowlet is one of my favorite Pokemon. I managed to get this last night. Shiny Alpha Dartrix. However, I want a shiny Alpha Rowlet. I'm very picky. I want a Rowlet that I'm not going to evolve. So while the shiny Alpha Dartrix is cool, I cannot resist but check this. Oh. Where are all of my, why do I have an empty slot in my bag, but use the Agwav grades? Let's see. But, yeah, I've been looking for Alpha Sneasel, overnight, and a little bit this morning. I'm curious to see what the second wave of this, alpha, of this horde is, because this one is formed. We have a second horde. Now, what the second horde is does not change ever. However, there are ways to influence what the Pokemon that come out of the second horde are. So... yeah. So, there are 3 outcomes on an unevolved Pokemon with the little star icon. If there are 3 chances... Well, anything that has a star icon is guaranteed to have a second wave, and there are different second waves that you can get. If the Pokemon is completely unevolved, like this Rowlet was, you have 3 chances, or 3 different options of what the second wave will be. It will either be Bratwurst. Glad you popped in at all. Today we are going to be doing some more marked hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I just need to switch back over to that. But yeah, you'll either get regular evolved form, alpha evolved form, or alpha of that Pokemon. So I was hoping we get an alpha Rowlet one. But yeah, I was just going to show off the little, very short route that I was taking looking for Sneasel. I was doing a bit of a longer route, but I decided, honestly, there's no point of doing the full long route. I might as well just do a short one. So yeah, we're just doing a short route instead. I will show just a... Okay, well, I don't really care about any of these. There is, however, a chance that we get a Sneasel outbreak here. Obviously, that one, I don't really care what this... We have two good options with the second wave. Sadly, I did end up getting a Sneasel outbreak with a star on it last night, and I rolled the 1 in 3 chance to be the outcome I did not want. Of getting just regular Sneasler out of the second wave. If I'd gotten either Alpha Sneasel or Alpha Sneasler, I would have been happy, but nope, neither of them. So instead, what I have been doing while just kind of waiting for that possibility out of one of those massive mass outbreaks, just spawning in here and running over and checking this guy. That one right there is Static Alpha, and then just leaving it over again. I was doing a bit of a longer route last night. I suppose I'll show that off. But I realized that I don't really think it was really worth the time. There's 2 Sneasel here. Which, obviously, once you've beaten Avalug boss fight, Noble Avalug, everything here will have a chance to random Alpha. There's another Sneasel up here. But there is only the one guaranteed Alpha each time. So I eventually decided, you know what, let's just catch the one every time. Or check the one Alpha every time. Just gonna make the other ones. But I was doing a longer route. There's one Sneasel over this ledge here. And then there's one more Sneasel down here. Oh, so these 2 Drifloon, these will be Sneasel, if it is not nighttime. So you also, if you are doing the full route, you want to make sure that you sleep through any night times, because the Sneasels will only show up during any of the day instances. So rest until morning. That will swap those Drifloons over there out for Sneasels. However, if the Drifloons were shiny, the Sneasels would have also been shiny, so probably neither of them are going to be shiny. But I did find a shiny Hisui Sneasel. Oh shoot, I think I came over here. Oh no, yep, there we are, 2 Sneasels. I did find a shiny Sneasel, however, it was not an Alpha one. So it will not have a mark. We can give it the ribbon. However, I do kind of just want the Alpha one. So, yeah. Anywho, like I said, I just decided to switch back to the shorter route. So. And then, if there's a massive mass outbreak here, I go there. Save before giving Munchlax any berries. Check what is there, and then if there's anything cool, then I go check it and see if the second wave is anything worth it. And if not, then I just immediately reset and just leave. Reset the game, that way I get my berries back after saving it front. Yeah, I'd rolled this Sneasel as a shiny, not a shiny Alpha. Yeah, anywho, that's what I've been doing on this game. I'll probably keep doing more of that later. What's going on, Boss Indo? How you doing? Stick around for more of this stream, because I'm going to be giving away shiny Jirachi later in the stream, if you are interested. So, make sure to stick around for when I am going to do that. Let's actually switch over to Scarlet and Violet, like the categories say we are playing. Doing good. You bought 2 Pokemon yesterday? Nice. I actually recently bought a Pokemon plushie for my girlfriend. I did not watch the stream. But I won't say any more on the off chance she is. Every once in a while she pops in, so I don't want to say too much. But I bought a Pokemon recently. She doesn't know yet. I haven't given it to her. It's a present. What Pokemon did you get? Oh, nice. Ooh, Skorupi and Titar. Very, very good indeed. just in the process of asking. But yeah, later in the stream, I will be giving away one of these shiny Jirachis to either a random YouTube subscriber or a random Twitch follower. And then in tomorrow's stream, I will be giving away the other two. This is a Lechonk because I gave one away yesterday. So I felt like giving away some shiny Jirachis to viewers, to fans, to subscribers or followers. So yeah, if you're interested in potentially winning a shiny Jirachi, stick around for later. And I already know you're subscribed, so I don't need to make sure to tell you that one. But if anybody else is watching, make sure that you subscribed or following if you are watching on. But yeah, we ended up catching this yesterday, which I'm not too keen on the mark that we ended up rolling. Oh, right, which this is actually my screen this time. This isn't like a screenshot, so I can actually show off, like, actively everything. I've made a few slight tweaks. I changed... It's showing the mouse. There we go. I swapped out the nature here on Sneasler. This morning, I opened up Champions and looked at some of the battle record info for everybody on this team. And so I swapped out this for Jolly. I swapped this for Modest instead of Timid. And swapped something else. What was swapped? Oh, Citrus Berry instead of Quick Claw. Quick Claw was just kind of like a gag that I had on it anyway, because what else I was going to use. But then I realized I didn't have Citrus Berry on anybody, so might as well throw that on around. But yeah. And then I put a little check mark next to Archaludon since we bought our Duraludon here. Cool. So now it is time to look for somebody else. So what do we have for outbreaks today? Dog, they just want me to hunt Rowlet so bad. Ugh. Ugh. Resist. I want to hunt that. I want to hunt the Rowlet. It's so hard for me to roll over the Rowlet outbreak. Okay, I'm not seeing a Wingull or a Pelipper one here. Let me double check that they do have one. I'm pretty sure that they can have outbreaks. Where are we going? Scarlet Violet Pokemon. Water type. Ooh. There's a Wingull right there. Wingull. So there we go. Oh, do they not? Wingull. Apparently there's a few fixed encounters. Looks like they mostly just, yeah, spawn around. I bet if we went to a lot of those places and used a flying type sandwich, we'd probably not be in a bad spot. What do we got for Pelipper? Oh, okay, interesting. So Wingull spawns like on the bottom. So Wingull spawns kind of like in the water around this half of the map, and then Pelipper spawns. But yeah, I bet if we used a flying type sandwich there, we'd probably have some pretty... Which I'm not actually going to stay on this screen entire time. I just wanted to show off that I did make a layout that allows me to show this off actively instead of just as jank images over the top of it. Yeah, let's see. Let's go back to... Who do we want to hunt? Are you still here, boss? Pick a Pokemon. Who do you want to see me hunt? Are we going for Pelipper, Chikorita, Araquanid, or this one? Litten. Who are we going for? We can't hunt this one in this game. They got this one yesterday. Who are we going for? I guess we could also use spinny wheel. The wheel of names, if I need to, as or well, you know what? I'll just roll some outbreaks and see what we get. That's also probably a better way to determine shiny hunt. Yeah. We'll roll some outbreaks and see who we get. Although, hopefully I won't need to rely on the outbreaks as much for everybody else. Okay, well, there's Dupitter immediately, so I guess that kind of is making me lean. Looks like we're going for Dupitter, because, you know, that's who Araquanid evolves from. So, okay, well, that's decided real fast. Okay, cool. Let me save. Close the game altogether. Change the date back. To jank. Hopefully we don't lose our outbreak. We didn't yesterday, so we should be fine. But it looks like our current target is going to be Shiny Dupitter. Which is a really nice shiny and, like, super obvious. So I'm going to try to see if we can get it off a water-type sandwich, but I'm not very enthusiastic able to get a sandwich. Okay, let's also go ahead and switch over to this screen so I can kind of see a little bit. Much better. Okay. Let's see. So we're at the outbreak. You always get outbreaks on, like, this. Do you see any of them spawning down here, though? No, I don't see any spawning as far. Are spawning up here. Let's click. So. Oh, yeah, and in this water. Yeah, this is where they normally spawn here. So. Yeah, I'm already seeing too many water types. We have to do a bug type sandwich. We can't do a water sandwich here. I'm actually gonna find any Dupitter at all if we do a water type sandwich. Well, obviously we'll find some, but not seeing any other bug types here. It's a Dupitter. I don't know what's from the outbreak and what isn't. Getting such terrible spots for these things. This spot's actually not. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna just start fighting them and seeing what we can do. Let's see. So that's one. Something fly. Right. Huh? Oh. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now. 6. 7. 8. 9. So far, let's go back up here, see if there's any spawned in up here. We got at least one. 2, I think. It's 10. 11. 12. What is a 12 doing? Okay, so we're at 12. Wow, get out. Leave me alone. 13. 15. Cut down. Well, that's a handful. 14. Zangoose is gonna be, so I guess I'll go. Okay, 15. 16. Yeah, we definitely want a bug type sandwich. There's literally no other bug types at all here. It's right here. Let's do bug. 17. Handful over here. We'll fight some of these. 18. 19. 20. Drift too far away? 21. I don't think that Araquanid counts. Okay, 22. 2. There we go. Anybody over here behind me? Yeah, just one. Survivor doesn't count. So you're 23. Anybody else up here now? Make reset. Yeah. See any? Oh, no. One here next to me. That's 24. The mini. 24. Oh, not. Wait, fight that guy. Fight that guy. 5. I don't know if half of these I'm not even sure if they're counting or not. 26. Here. Bulbasaur's not gonna count. Okay. 27. 8. 9. What? I thought I was gonna go right for the Fletchling. I think it was. So this. Yep, there it is, fighting the Fletchling. That one right there will be 30. I get the notification saying it's getting smaller. One. Uh, 32. Yet to get the notification saying that the swarm is going down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 6. Fight one anyway, I guess. 7. I'm not gonna go fight the ones way, way over there. Sword. That was one. 8, I think. 9. Similarly, I don't really want to go for those ones way, way over there, because I don't know if those are part of the outbreak or not. What are you? Jupiter? Yeah. So this should be 40. This one right in front of you, dog. Still don't think we've gotten the thing saying the outbreak is going down at all. I don't know. Maybe there are more of them spawning over in that pond. I think there are. That actually is like a really solid chance that there is more spawning, I think. Yeah. Honestly, quite likely. Let's see. Right here. 41. Jeez. 2. 2. 3. Hmm. 4. See? There we go. Shh. Climbing this bit. Right, that one. It's 45. It's 46. 47. Let's see. Here, 48. 9. Let's fight. Not. 49. A few of them. Here. Got 50 then? Yeah, I guess so. 1. Where did you come from? Anywho. 2. 3. Outbreak is starting to go down. Okay. Definitely hitting the right ones now. 4. 5. 6. 7. Probably. Yeah. Eight, right? Yeah? Yeah. 8. Oh, jeez, there's that time. Get me out of here. Oh. Oh. Okay, fine. Bro, I don't know why you want the smoke so bad. But have at it, I guess. What was I at? I think 59. 60, I think. Definitely, I'll do one more for good measure. I'm quite certain. Okay, or 2 more for good measure, I guess. Yeah, get that Survivor too. That's a good idea. Thank you. Okay. Save again. I think I've KO'd 62. I might be wrong. I may have miscounted. I may have KO'd some that weren't from the actual outbreak. Let me pull up the rice drop thing that I had stored. I think sandwich. Why did it jump me way down here? Oh. Okay, scroll me back up to right. This one, this part's easy. This is just rice, bam. Waiting for bug type. Butter or cream cheese, either. Cheese. Bug. Ooh, excuse me. Counter. Salty, 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 sour, spicy, salty. Oh, I don't have Chip Boy. It's Chip Boy. There he is. Hey, Chip Boy. Back over. Although it makes it hard for you guys to see which ones they are. So I guess not. Okay. What did I say? Spicy, salty, sour. Definitely have more spicy ones. So I guess spicy, salty. This should give us all of the bug type effects that we want. I'm pretty certain this is the only bug type in the area. Obviously, Araquanid could also spawn, but, you know, that's fine. I have no problem if we just catch an evolved one. And just figured might as well do the Dewpitter outbreak, because that would potentially speed up our chances. Okay, nice. Sandwich made. Bug, bug, bug. Nice. Sparkling title encounter. Cool beans. All good to go. Let's see. It should just be these guys everywhere. Yes. Oh, and it looks like a couple of these anyway, because there's nothing else that can spawn there. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, this should be a pretty simple hunt, because this thing shiny is, like, super obvious. It's, like, red and purple and dark blue. So it should be pretty... Hello. It should be pretty easy to spot. Oh, I should also put Smeargle. Oh, you're not Smeargle. So, should be able to fairly easily just do some picnic resets for this one. Do a quick little fly over the pond here and see what see if we see any red poking out pretty much. Yeah. Seeing any red so far. This one is going to be significantly more obvious than Duraludon's, though. So, shouldn't be too bad. You seeing anything? Honestly, we can probably just sit here like this. Wait for things to spawn in. Zoom in. In front of us, anything crazy? Doesn't really look like it. Whoops, I tried to activate fly mode. Oh? Fly mode? Here we go. Oh, I guess I should probably be checking down here too. Yeah. Is close enough. Not seeing anything sticking out. Hopefully it starts, like, raining or something, so we can hopefully get a mark going on. I'd like to probably catch this guy in a lure ball. Ooh, I only one of those. Probably should have traded some extra balls. Save from Violet. The pink on the Oricorio over there threw me. I was like, well, what is that? That doesn't look like a Dewpitter. No, it doesn't, because it's not a Dewpitter. Different Pokemon altogether. Yeah, which, like, if a shiny Araquanid spawns, it's gonna be super obvious, because he's, like, pretty big. Which, like, the Dewpitters are just, like, small. But its color is so different that I feel like I'm not even gonna struggle to tell the difference, really. It's just a matter of if one spawns. Especially in the water. Just because, like, if one spawns on land, like, I guess I might get it confused for, like, one of these red flowers. In the water, like, a bright little red spot in the water is gonna stick out. I think it's kind of funny. Yesterday we were looking for red spots to tell if they weren't shiny, and today we're looking for a red one to see if it is shiny. Flipped it around. Find this one quickly enough. We'll be moving on to one that has red on both, or could potentially be moving on to one that has red on both the shiny and the non-shiny. If we end up going for Litten. I think I'm just gonna kind of let the what are they called? The outbreaks take the wheel and kind of decide like what we end up hunting. I didn't think it was picnic there, but I think I'm just gonna kind of let the outbreaks decide who we end up hunting. Just because I feel like that makes the most sense. There's no point of like resetting over an outbreak that we need just because, oh, I wanted to hunt a different one first. That just feels a little goofy, especially with how, like, random and up to chance getting the correct outbreak that you want is. So, yeah, we'll just kind of let the RNG gods decide who we end up hunting first. Or who we hunt in what order, I suppose, since we've done one. Second one. Choreo again. Ah, they keep throwing me off. I feel like we didn't actually KO that many of the ones actually from the outbreak. I feel like we were KOing just, like, kind of naturally spawned ones. And therefore aren't as in-depth into outbreak KOs as we think we are. But even still, just the sandwich and shiny charm alone is a fine. What we're looking for... Oh, well, shiny and mark charms, because I do have both of those as well. Or, I think I do. I should. I hope I do. Better. Oh, no, I don't have the mark charm. Oh. I did not know that. I did not have the mark charm on this one. Oh, shoot. I gotta finish this so I can get that. Damn. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I did not know that I was missing the mark charm. Oh, because I was just kind of slowly waiting to finish it naturally. Right, doing the different, like, side tasks and whatnot. The barbecues. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, well, yeah, I guess we'll need to fix that if we're gonna be shiny hunting on save for marked Pokemon. Definitely want to get the mark charm going. Not realize that I do not have that on this save. I haven't done any of the legendaries, and honestly, I really don't mind to. The fact that you can't shiny hunt any of them, I just genuinely don't really care to catch a single one of them. Like, it's just, oh, cool. Another copy of each legendary, like, I'm fine. But thank you for the offer. I just genuinely am not interested in bothering. I see, like, they would be good for raids, but, like, I already have all of them just in Pokemon Home from other games. So, like, I don't really need another one of each legendary. I have to cough. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. The only things that I would, like, actually kind of be interested in getting extras of would be, what are they called? Iron Leaves and, Walking Wake, since they're so annoying to get multiples of. I don't even think I've caught, Roaring Bolt and, Gouging Fire on this save either. I probably should, since Roaring Bolt is so good. Which I should make sure I go ahead and mention. Make sure that you are following, because later down in the line of the stream, I'm going to be giving away a shiny Jirachi. Yesterday, we transferred them all the way up from Emerald into Scarlet and Violet here, so I made sure to show off to everybody that they were completely transferable. But I will be giving those away later. All you need to do is be either subscribed on YouTube or following on Twitch. When I say I'm going to be doing the giveaway, you need to be here and be ready to participate. Yeah, just want to reiterate that multiple times today. I'm going to be giving 1 away today and 2 away tomorrow. Don't get it today. There are 2 more opportunities to get one tomorrow. I might eventually do another giveaway like this. I also will probably be a little bit, just kind of like meta side note thing. I will probably be a little bit more inclined to give this one to somebody in the Twitch chat, since somebody in the YouTube chat got yesterday. So, might have better odds of winning if you're in this chat. But you need to make sure that you're and here when I say it's time to go. Should be probably like reset over so many shinies because they've spawned down there and I haven't noticed. That one's shiny? Hell. It is. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, those are actually a lot harder to see. Right. Shoot, it's the eyes that are red. Oh, no. Yeah, we've totally reset over shinies then. Sadly, this one is not marked, however, so I am not actually interested in catching it. Hey. Target again? There we go. Yeah, sadly, it does not have a mark, so we're not going to bother catching this one. Shoot, they are a lot harder to see than I was giving them credit for. Uh-oh, yeah, this is actually going to be a little bit more. I think it's because, like, the Cerebi page is kind of throwing me because, like, it takes the image from the Pokédex, and I think, like, the Sword and Shield Pokédex was, like, red. So their image for that on Cerebi is, like, got more red on it than it really has. That's what was throwing. Okay, well, I need to look a little bit closer then. That's so funny. As I was saying, we've probably reset over ones that spawn down there. I literally was about to reset over ones that spawn down there, so proved my point. I was able to know it from the purple. I could just barely tell that its legs looked different. I wasn't seeing the green on the legs like I was on Let's see. Far into the sandwich. About halfway. Let's see. Where? Oh, there's a Blossom over there. Any other? Look like there's any in the water. Right here. Here aren't looking any different. We'll pop down here to get. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything jumping out at me. Nothing new up here. No, doesn't. The over there is see through. So, oh well, reset anyway. I was gonna say, wow, that one's like extra big, but yep, no, it is. It is pretty extra large. It's got the little symbol. Ooh. Stomach is grumbling. Right, I meant to eat something before the stream. See. We got crazy. See what we got down here. Yep, not seeing anything jumping out at me down here either. Back up. Set. Ooh, crunch. Back. That's... What I'm worried about is finding one with a mark. Saving in front of it before we catch it, therefore locking in our sandwich ingredients as forever used up. Catching it in our one lure ball only for it to have the same. Yeah, that's a little bit of a fear going on right now. Yeah, it's not shiny. Jumping out of me. Crazy. Yeah, I really do think that we haven't actually knocked out enough Pokemon. I think we were just fighting a lot of random dupe hitters that weren't actually part of it. And were just naturally happening to spawn somewhat close. Not sure. Hard to tell. Didn't notice I didn't notice like an initial outbreak seems to be thinning message. Like I feel like I only saw one of them. Normally have seen 2 of them. 16. They hide in the grass a lot better. Like, really am just hoping that we find a shiny Araquanid instead, I suppose, because ooh-wee. Let's see. 10 minutes. We have at least found one. I didn't bother catching it because, like, so. I did technically find one so far. Not seeing any other orders, though. Stomach rumbled in. Yeah, really nothing. Alright, we'll come over here to another picnic. Yeah. Where do be the pitters? Hello. Oh, hello, Pixel Quest. How you doing? Sure that are subscribed and hang around for a little while. At some point during the stream, I will be giving away a shiny Jirachi. So, sure to subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, hang around in the stream, or when I am ready to do said giveaway, if to be. Giving away 1 today and 2 tomorrow. Miss today's. Not feel that upset because there is 2 more chances at 1. Yeah, it is a little harder to see this shiny. We're quite small. But luckily the bits that do change a lot. So, shouldn't be too bad. Hell, I was able to notice one looked slightly off that spawned down there from all the way up here, so too hard to spot, I guess. See anybody who looks different here. Also, don't think we're part of the outbreak as far. Stay assertive. But it is far enough out that it did despawn some of the spawning. Dum 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 dum. Once our sandwich timer runs out and we do a little reset, I think I might knock out a couple more Dewpitter that spawn like up here in the pond, and see if I can get another message of the outbreak is getting low, without them actually running completely out. Because if I can, then that means I was correct in thinking was knocking out ones that weren't actually. Go back up here. He is looking suspicious. Yeah. Nothing's looking funky. Probably time to do a little picnic set. Whoa! Didn't mean to bump into that one. Man, I might need to, like, go mute and eat some chips for something. Stomach bad. Alright, we're doing a picnic set. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Burpee. And nothing crazy up here. How much time we got left? It's edge. See any sticking out at off? See, like it's two. All right. Would probably be better to try to roll for like an Araquan outbreak instead of. So that way, it's easier to see. Yeah, actually go. It's Araquan. It's so much larger. Not seeing anybody jumping out. Spawn. Them didn't look like it. Yeah, doesn't look like it. a second, I thought one of those acronym. Nope. Looks like in the shade and funky, I guess. Alright, we've only got a couple minutes left on this. How much longer do we have? 1 minute. 1 minute left. Let's see. Clutch up one here in this last minute. Sandwich number 2. It took like, what, 4 sandwiches to finally find a marked Duraludon yesterday, so not gonna be surprised if it takes a little while. I probably should finish up the stuff I need for the Mark Charm, even if I just import it all from home. I probably should do that, just so that way I can have that extra rolls at Marks. Probably will do that, actually. Next sandwich. See anybody sticking out as different? Oh, sandwich is over. Womp womp. Okay, well. Oh yeah, here we go. All of the regular spawning back in again. Okay, well, we found one shiny, but it didn't have a mark. Alright. Let's see. I'm curious to see... Oh, if we knock out a few more things, how long does it take for the pop-up of the outbreak is getting thinner to show up a second time? We were at, I think I ended at 62, is what I'd said I was at, so I don't think we were actually at 62. I think we ended up actually being lower than that. So I'm gonna do a picnic real quick, just to wipe everything that was saved next to me, like when I closed the game before making the other sandwich. Let's fight a few more Dupitter that spawn in the... Yeah, because we still have... So... Outbreak is still going. So, yeah, let's fight a couple of these guys. A couple more. So, this will be 3... 4... Fight it. 5... 6... 7... 8... 69... 70... Still feel like I've seen that pop up again. Going on Felix. Right, how you doing? Yeah, that was what, 71. Oh. Here. Away. Should be 72. Oh, what am I doing? Alarm. Sorry. We are looking for a shiny marked Dupitter, or I think I got the 70. Ooh, 74. This is Switch 2. Where is this second... What's this second notification for... Outbreak getting... These ones are definitely gotta be outbreak. Like, into the low 80s, I think now, probably? I stopped counting. We've gotta be, like, into the 80s. If all of these have counted. I don't think most of them have. Mostly just waiting for the second pop-up of... Looks like the swarm is getting low. I don't think we've seen it yet. I still have not seen it. Unless I've just been very, like, tunnel visioning past it, and just, it has popped up, like, ages ago. Probably do it. Do I have some shinies? Oh, yeah. But I'm looking to get a full shiny team to use in Pokemon Champions. Shiny rain team. Let's see, do I have... Let's see. Switch back over to... Bam. This is the rain team that we're working on. I want everybody to be shiny and have a mark. Yesterday, we caught this marked shiny Duraludon, evolve into Archaludon, and so, oh, I just noticed it has a max special defense. Not that I think that matters. Which, this is only the shinies that I have on Scarlet. Which, speaking of shinies, if you're interested in potentially winning one of these shiny Jirachis, stay tuned. We'll be doing a giveaway for a shiny Jirachi later in the stream. So make sure that you are following if you are interested in potentially winning one of these. All you gotta do is be following on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, and be here in chat when I say that I'm ready to do the giveaway. So that way, like, I'll know who is around. I will either need to trade it to you in Scarlet and Violet, so you'll either need to have NSO for that, or I can trade it to you in Pokemon Home's mobile app if you don't have Scarlet and Violet. So if you have Pokemon Home's mobile app, I can trade it to you there instead. Which that's free as long as you have a phone. So, yeah, just make sure you have some random junk Pokemon to trade me back. Either, like, send in some random thing from Pokemon Go. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, if you're the only one here when I go to do it, then you'll get it by default, like what happened, yesterday. So, definitely hang around, because you might end up just getting a nice, free, and easy shiny Jirachi. Anywho, yeah, this is the team we're working on. Pelipper, Archaludon, Mega Meganium, Araquanid, Incineroar, and Sneasler. That's who I am. Which, Sneasler we're going to try to catch in the other game that it's from, Legends. Just so that way I can try to get an Alpha one. I am so, like, confused about this Dupit outbreak. It's gotta be close to ending, right? Is what shiny? The Jirachis that I'm giving away are shiny, yes. Shiny Jirachis. Red tags, the slightly more pink body. I RNG manipulated them in Pokemon Emerald using I'm a Blissey's custom e-reader card event. So, yep, in yesterday's stream, I showed the entire process on stream of transferring them all the way up from Pokemon Emerald into Pokemon Home. So if you don't believe me, you can go check the VOD of yesterday's stream on my YouTube channel, and you will be able to watch the whole process for yourself of them migrating up from Emerald into Soul Silver, into Black 1, into Pokemon Transporter, into Pokemon Home, into Pokemon Scarlet here. So, did the whole process live, so that way everybody could see and nobody could claim anything else. They read as from Pokemon Channel, which I think it was the European versions of Pokemon Channel were able to distribute Jirachi via some method of gameplay. I'm not entirely sure how you get it, because I only had a US version of Pokemon Channel. But essentially, I'm a Blissey hacked the Eon ticket for the old games. Nope. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I just did it really, like, really rudimentary. Once I'm ready, I'm just gonna say, okay, anybody who's currently here, and wants to participate, say the word, say a specific word in chat, and then all you'll need to do is say that word in chat, and then I'll know that you're ready and willing to participate, and I'll give it a little bit of time. So that way, if there's anybody else here as well that also wants to participate, then it'll be left up to chance a little bit. I'll spin like a wheel of names, or flip a coin or whatever, and see whoever ends up getting it, but very simple, very rudimentary, very basic, nothing very fancy. Just pretty much like, if you're here and want a shiny Jirachi, raise your hand. Essentially, the digital version of put your hand up if you want one. So, yeah, pretty simple, and hopefully it'll go over well. Just need to make sure that you are subscribed or following, so that way I am making sure to give back to my community, because I want to make sure that... What is going on with this dupe hitter outbreak? How have we not seen... We've not seen the like, message pop up again. It's also not, like, ended completely, either. What is going on with this dupe hitter outbreak? I'm so confused. Yeah, like, it's still on the map. So it's not over. What is going on? I always get such terrible luck with outbreaks in these games. I always get them spawn in like the most obnoxious areas. Like this one on a cliff, and like the one that we did yesterday that was on like a snowy cliff. Oh jeez, hello. I think we're just gonna rock it. How long have we been going? Oh, we've been going a little over an hour? Okay. Let's see, let me knock out these few that are right here and hope it doesn't end the thingy. Handful right here. Right now there's actually quite a lot of them. Going. Fighting. Okay. Not seeing that other message still. A lot of them here in this pond right now, though, so I'm inclined to think some of these are swarm spawns. Oh my god. When did the Talonflame line get so aggressive? Did not remember them being so aggressive. Alright. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and save again, and we'll pop another sandwich. Guess real quick. I need to catch a Bulbasaur for the Pokédex. That before I pop a sandwich. Let's see. We're 15 minutes shy of an hour and a half mark. So... I gave people a ton of time yesterday. to enter into the giveaway, and only one person ended up being here and saying here. So, let's see how many people are actually stick around today. I think, how do I want to do it? Do I want to get it out of the way early? Or do I want to hold off and save it for later? Yesterday I did it like around like the 2-ish hours mark is when I said that I would, that it was, participation was open. And then I think it took like almost an hour to get them all the way transferred up. But, I kind of have to go to the bathroom, so I'm kind of hungry and could use a little snack break. So I'm thinking that I could maybe open participation for the giveaway, and then run to the bathroom, fill up my water, have a little snack break. Done with all of that. Decide based on who is here. Okay, I don't see any shiny jumping out. Oh my god. Between the Zangoose... Oh. Between the Zangoose and the Fletchinder, this place is dangerous. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And picnic. Can you put Scarlet from Switch 1? Do you need to pay? Scarlet and Violet are luckily one of the few games that you don't need to pay for the Switch 2 upgrade. It's just like a free update. Most other games, you do need to pay for the upgrade, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, whatnot. I think probably Mario Odyssey, I'm not sure. But luckily Scarlet and Violet are one of the few games that you do not need to actually pay for the upgrade. It is just a free update, which is very, very nice. Let's see. We are about an hour and 10-ish minute, or hour and 20-ish minutes into the stream. Let's see, what do I want to do? So that's fine. Stand. Yeah, I don't know. Figure out how the like highlighter mode. Oh, how the highlighter mode is on this app. Figure it out. Shiny Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I need to do that one of these days. I need to get Sword. I have Shield. I don't have a copy of Sword. I need to get Sword one of these days and do some shiny hunting in the Dynamax Adventures on both of them. I was actually just talking to my girlfriend about that the other day, yesterday actually, that I want to go back and hunt all of those. I did get Mewtwo and I did get one of the Tapus in a really old video. Got Mesprit and Suicune. Nice. Yeah, there is a really old video on my channel where I did some of those, and I got shiny Tapu Lele? Yeah, that's the pink one. I got a shiny Tapu Lele and a shiny Mewtwo in the same video. And I think that I get another shiny legendary in a video. I may have gotten another shiny legendary in a video, but I don't remember. Well, maybe it wasn't a legendary. Maybe it was just... I have a 3DS. I technically have two 3DSs. I have a 3DS and a 2DS, but my 3DS XL doesn't work, sadly. My 2DS does, but my 3DS XL does not, sadly. Yeah. I don't know how exactly I need to get it fixed either. I think it's something wrong with, like, the battery, or, like, the charger. Like, I can't charge it, so, like, once it finally runs out of battery, I'm just not going to be able to charge it again. 3DS playing Ultra Sun, want to get Shiny Charm, some legendaries. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Oh, yeah, I got a regular Shiny. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. I got the shiny Tapu Lele and shiny Mewtwo. Crazy. That was like one of the first few things I did after I got my capture card. Anywho, I'm gonna take a short whoa. I'm gonna take a short break. Why did I do that? While I'm gone, anybody who is currently here in either chat, say the word here if you want to be entered in the reward or the chance to win shiny Jirachi. So currently we've got one entry. You'll have until I get back. I'm gonna take a little while. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna fill up my drink. I might have a little snack. So it's gonna take me a little while. You've got time to enter in. If there's multiple people, I will either flip a coin or spin a wheel or something. And if not, then Drevlix is gonna get it by themselves. What's going on, Pixel Quest? I see you are here on Twitch as well now. You need to make sure that you say the word here at least, though, if you want to be entered in. So, specifically the word here needs to be said. And you need to be following as well, so make sure you drop a follow. That is also very, very important. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go take my little break. Make sure that if you want to enter in that giveaway Pixel Quest, make sure that you specifically say here. Before I get back, I'll be back in just a few. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't know why I muted myself first. Mute Chipboy, AFK sign. A little hard to see right there. Let me lift that up a little bit more. There we go. And yeah, I'll be back in just a few. Make sure that if you want to win the shiny Jirachi or want a chance at it, make sure you say here before I get back and before I dub Drevlix the default winner for being the only one that actually followed the rules and said here. So, yeah, anywho, I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back, but I'm not gonna call a winner quite yet. I'm gonna eat some cheese. Pixel Quest, I see that you've sent some emojis in the Twitch chat. You need to say here if you want to be entered into the giveaway. Hi and emojis do not count. Yuko, you got here at a great time. You have now been entered to get a. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. Fair enough. Either way, yeah, I am gonna eat some cheese. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some cheese. While I give it a little bit more time. But yeah, if Pixel Quest, if you want to be entered to win the giveaway, you need to say here. So yeah, I'm gonna have my little cheese break, and when I come back, we're crowning a winner. You don't have do you not have Pokemon Home mobile app? The mobile app is free, and friend trades are free, and you can just send some random Pokemon in from Pokemon Go to do the trade with. Actually, I suppose I could also do the trade in Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, because Jirachi is in that game too. I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, if you have either Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl in NSO and just don't have Scarlet or Violet, I could trade it to you in that game. Obviously, if NSO is the issue, then fair enough. But yeah, kind of forgot about those games. The shiny is coming from Emerald. Hold on, let's see. I can show off the old one. Let's switch to. All right, Pixel Quest has entered the giveaway as well. Let's see. I think this will probably be the best way to show it. Hold on, let me. I'll show off a small clip from a previous one of my own streams. Where was bonus section shenanigans stream? Right. So the method that we used to obtain the Jirachi was via I'm a Blissy's custom e-reader event. Let's see. Trading section. Here we go. Yeah. What's up? Switch this. So this was the stream that we did this on. Essentially, this is a stream of it happening on Sapphire, but it works the exact same essentially on Emerald as well. And like essentially the e-reader card was hacked. So this might actually be me getting one of the other. Oh, yeah, so that was apparently I have the Celebi one downloaded as well. But oh yeah, so this was actually going for Groudon. Let me do them in order. Where is actually getting the? Okay, yeah. So that was Latios. Okay, there's Groudon. Okay, here's Jirachi. Too slow, freaking slow. But yeah, so we scanned the E card for Jirachi. Just kind of speed through this a little bit. And this allowed us to. It sent a fan-made Jirachi event into the official game. So even though this was played on an emulator, this was an unmodified Sapphire ROM. And it was the e-reader that was modified to send over the Jirachi, fan-made Jirachi event. And so the shiny Jirachis, I did the same thing, but sent it over to Emerald, and then I used RNG manipulation to get a shiny one in Emerald. But the Jirachis read as if they were sent over into the game from Pokemon Channel, which is a GameCube game. So now this is going to show off how, like, what the event actually is. But so, and then I can pull up a clip from yesterday's stream where it shows them going into the other games. But yeah, so now that I've loaded that Jirachi event in, this is how it actually works. You just come over here to this lady. Oh, did I not unmute Chip-Boy this whole time? Nope, I didn't. Chip-Boy, his mouth has not been moving this whole time. Lol. Man, when did I become a reaction streamer? Reacting to my own content. But yeah, and then bam, Jirachi in, which, like I said, this is Sapphire, but it works the same in Ruby Emerald as well. Yeah, and then like this one I wasn't worried about getting a shiny. But so like you can do it on emulator, but you can also do it on the real games. Obviously, I sadly don't have an actual e-reader and the physical cards, so but I have methods of loading my save files on and off of my cartridges. So I was able to do some shenanigans with moving save files and loading events onto unmodified games, but having modified like options essentially. But yeah, that was how that worked. And then they transferred through Pokemon Home no problem. Yeah, this was yesterday's stream. What's that? Yeah, so like this was where's the start of it? Yeah. So like I showed them off here in Emerald. Boxes, I have some spares, yada yada yada. Yeah, so here they are in Emerald. This was yesterday's stream. And then I PAL parked them up to Soul Silver. Also this random shroomish. But PAL parked them up to Soul Silver. And then did the mini game between two DSs with Black in one and then the Soul Silver in the other. And as it did this little mini game where it's hard to pick precise amounts. did this little mini game where I sent them up from Gen 4 to Gen 5. This mini game is awful. And then from there, I could just send them into through Poke Transporter. They went through this no problem. And then from there, I could send them into Pokemon Home. Here they are in Pokemon Home. So, like, they are completely legitimate. I definitely understand the eyebrow being raised of, like, what do you mean? Obviously, I did clone them using glitches in Emerald. That's why I have multiple. But I mean, that's fair. Emerald's just glitchy, dog. Like, Emerald's got a ton of glitches. That's what makes it so fun, or part of what makes it so fun. But actually, you know what? Actually gonna go back to. Actually gonna go back here, because we have 2 people entered. So I'm gonna give out. I have 3. Whoa, shoot! My controller fell over. I have 3 Jirachis left. I gave out 1 yesterday. I'm giving out. I had 4 total. I gave out 1 yesterday. I'm giving out 1 today, and I'm giving out 2 tomorrow. So if you don't end up getting it today, you have a chance that you might be able to get it tomorrow. Let's see. We are gonna go flip a coin. Since 2 of you have entered, we're gonna do coin flip. This isn't a spot. That looks about. I hope it. Okay. Spot. Hmm. Mm, mm, Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna flip a coin. Heads for Yuko slash Drevlix, and tails for Pixel Quest. So here we go. Who is going to receive the Jirachi? Heads it is. So I'm sorry, Pixel Quest. Unfortunately, today you were unlucky. However, you have 2 chances tomorrow. You may be able to get one. So Revlix, you have won yourself a nice shiny Jirachi. So let me go ahead and get that sent over into Pokemon Home. Ooh. Oh well, that's. Okay, let's see. Let me do that for a second. Switch off the dock. Let me pop that into Pokemon Home. I will put my Pokemon Home friend code chat, I suppose, on screen. Let's see. Just gonna go back over Violet. I can pop that now. Okay, so let me open a Pokemon mobile app. It's text to put on the screen. Oh, apparently. Oh, yeah, the Volcanion. That's right. Doing that. Okay. How do I add friends with this thing again? Lovely question. Oh, right. Probably the friends button. That would probably be it. Okay. Here's my Pokemon Home friend code. I have to change the size of it. Yep. My Pokemon Home friend code. It'll have to be a friend trade that we do it under. Let's see, honestly. Which actually we can go to just over here. Text over as well. It's not bad. What? Huh? I'm so confused. Oh, I know what mine. There we go. A little cropped wonky, but that's fine. Seeing this a little. Alright. Go. Trying to trade. Get out of here. But yeah, I might end up doing one of these giveaways again in the future. Who knows, maybe I will actually let fans pick what cool Pokemon I give away again in the future. Who knows? We'll see. There are some that I probably can't do. Like, obviously a big fun one would be Shiny Celebi, but that's kind of tricky. Well, actually, no, it's not. Well, it's not. I could do a shiny, Oh, wait, no, it is. I don't know if I have one of those spades. Yeah, shiny Celebi would be kind of tricky. I might be able to do shiny Mew. That one might not be that bad. I don't know. Might not be able to do. Let's see. Well. No, I think I could do Mew. Bada boom. There you are. One shiny Jirachi. Oh. No problem. Enjoy. Whoa. Okay, well, there we go. We're now a little past, or coming up on 2 hours in. So I think it's time that we get back doing some shiny hunting. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Let's see, some rice. What was it, butter or cream cheese? Definitely use cream cheese for less things. Cool. Need that. Need that. But there, now we've given out 1 to YouTube chat and 1 to Twitch chat. Maybe we'll try to keep that trend going for tomorrow, but it all depends on how many people are here. Bug powers. Bug power activate. Let's see. Still supposedly have the outbreak effect going. I'm gonna switch these words around. So I don't look over to the side at it. You still here. It's weird. Oh, well, Lumamola spawning the last time. Why is there one here this time? Not shiny. Not that it matters. I think I already have a shiny one. Is it on this game? It might be on the other game. Not sure. I definitely already have a shiny one. It's Scarlet. I liked Scarlet and Violet. I thought they were both good. One thing I definitely recommend is keep an eye out on eBay. I got this copy for like under 40 bucks, I think, used on eBay. I think I saw like a bid for it that was like somebody had bid like 35 and I bid like 36 and then ended up winning it because nobody else on Switch 1, like, I mean, it's a little choppy. Like, it's definitely a little rough playing it on the Switch 1. But only in a few key areas, honestly. Like, people definitely make it sound a lot worse than it really is. Because I played all of Violet, and both of its DLCs on a Switch OLED. And I didn't really, like, this area here, this lake is pretty laggy on Switch 1. And then this area here, the Tag Tree Thicket, this area is also pretty laggy on Switch 1. And then this desert, the Asiato Desert, is laggy during a sandstorm, which is relatively often because, you know, it's a freaking desert. But only during a sandstorm is it really that laggy. When it's not sandstorming, it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly. So completely unplayable, not worth it at all, complete trash. Yeah, pretty much. That's what the internet would let you believe, at least. Or most people, but I really didn't think it was that bad. I played all of Violet in both DLCs on an OLED and didn't think it was that bad. And then I bought Scarlet like right before I got my Switch 2. Yeah, I think it was right before the Switch 2 I picked up this used copy of Scarlet, and then was like, well, you know, kinda gotta get the DLC too, because I'd borrowed my my sister's copy of Scarlet and like played it, so I already had a save file. I did not have a copy of my own. I didn't see. Bought it myself. I don't really want to go down there because that'll spawn more. Hey, see any purple or red sticking out on any of them down there? See any purple or red anywhere else? So, well, let's go ahead and be set. But yeah, like I said earlier, this is one of the few games. Why does this one a Lumamola keep spawning? Is this a Lumamola like a static spawn or something? This is one of the few games that is a free Switch 2 update, which is definitely very, very nice. Most of the other ones are paid. Not that they're very expensive. They're only like $5 or $10, but that's still an annoying amount of money sometimes. I haven't paid for, I think the only game that I bought a Switch 2 edition of and therefore like paid the upgrade amount for was ZA. Legend ZA is a $10 difference. If you buy the Switch 1 version of that, you need to pay for the $10 upgrade to Switch 2 version. And that's the only game that I've done that for. Oh, hello, shiny Araquanid. Oh, but it's not marked. Oh, so good. No mark though, sad. And it isn't larger. Yeah, it's not overtly large or small. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, you definitely got to be careful with what you're getting. I have yet to buy either upgrade for either of the Zelda games. I bought I bought, I think it was in 2024, on Black Friday. I bought a copy of of Tears of the Kingdom for $45, and I've yet to play it at all because shortly after, like, shortly after I say, about like 9 months or so later, the Switch 2 came out, and I still hadn't touched it, and now it's gonna cost me 10 extra bucks if I want it to actually look nice. So, I still have just not touched it at all. I've also not paid for the Breath of the Wild upgrade. Or the Animal Crossing one. Oh, well, and I bought Pokopia, but that game isn't on Switch 1 at all, I don't think. So that, like, doesn't, like... I guess it was $70, but that doesn't really count as, like, a upgrade when it's just straight up not on the other console. I need to play more of it. Oh, shoot. I also need to cough. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Much better. What do we got down there? Oh, bro, I loved SOS Method. That was one of my favorites, honestly. I was low-key thinking about SOS hunting for this dupe hitter, honestly. But then I wouldn't be able to get any... It wouldn't be able to come with a mark, just because marks didn't exist back then. So I would have to do something different if I wanted it to have, like, a special title or anything. I could give it, like, run through the battle tree, or do the... What was the other thing? The battle royale thingy with it to, like, get one of those ribbons. Oh, interesting. I did not know... Or no, maybe I did know that. Yeah, I think I did hear something about that. Yeah, you can play... You can let somebody else who's playing on Switch 1 play with you. Or something like that. Yeah, right. I think I did hear about it. But yeah, you can't just, like, natively buy it for yourself. Lame. But yeah, I really loved SOS hunting. That was, like, one of the methods that, like, got me into shiny hunting in general. Was SOS hunting. Which this is, coincidentally enough, one of the few shinies from Alola that I never actually hunted in Gen 7. Which I hunted a lot of them. But not this one. Oh, still out. Which, like I said, I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I kind of want one with a mark instead. Which... Can you fish this thing up in Sword and Shield? Hold up. That's a good question. Can you fish this guy up in Sword and... Probably not. It doesn't really feel like a fishing encounter, but you never know. If I can fish this guy up, then we could go for a catch of the day mark on. Oh god, time for the headphones to come on. Oh, ears are hurt. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. See, all fishing encounters. Sword and Shield. Yep, doesn't look like they're available via fishing in Sword and Shield, so that eliminates them. Plump plump. Oh wait, I've been wasting a sandwich. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Don't see, doesn't look like anything down there. Flower, right? Yeah. Yeah, that must be a static Alumamo spawn or something. We must have, like, knocked it out while we were KOing Dupe Hitter before. And so when we did the other sandwich, it just hadn't respawned yet or something. It's only the one, and it's in the same spot every time. So, that is leading me to believe it is a static spawn. Oh, hello. They're so tiny. Not seeing anybody up here that is jumping out as gotten a little purple and red on him. I think tomorrow, I said that we might do Emerald Rogue one of these days, this week, and I don't know. We'll see if I actually want. We might end up working on this again. Not spawning down. Oh. See. So I've not really seen anybody that's jumping out. It's a little different up here. annoying thing about this hunt is, like, how tiny. Do I play TCG Pocket? I do. I think, you know, that's a good reminder. I don't think I've opened that yet today. There was a new set that came out last night. Oh, hold up. Let's, back over to this. Yes. Yes, I do play TCG Pocket. Let's rip a pack. See what we get. Having this phone screen set up is kind of helping out quite a lot. Yes, I have finished Legends Arceus. I haven't, like, 100%ed the entire, like, perfect every page of the Pokedex, but I have beat the whole game and, like, caught what's-his-face, Arceus and whatnot. I did get something good last night. Last night out of one of my first packs of this set. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of shinies in that game. I pulled this last night, which I'm quite excited about, honestly, because this card seems like it's going to be really good. Actually, last night I found a shiny Alpha Dartrix in some screenshots of it, actually. Pull that up while we're in Pocket. Let's see, where is it? This. Oh. I don't really have, like, one specific deck that I use. I kind of bounce back and forth between... Oh, whoa! This immediately gold-carded, like, my entire everything. Right, I totally forgot about that new mechanic. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. Let's see. Bring me over here. I don't really have one specific deck that I use. I kind of bounce back and forth between, like, whatever one at the moment. But this is one that I've really been enjoying. I really like this one a lot. This one's really fun. I actually have the thing set on these. Oh, no. Oh, now there's just a button. Oh. Finally, you can go straight here. Took them long enough. Jeez. Oh, right, and now you can just buy these for dust. Cool. Is Arceus good on Switch 1? Yeah, that game doesn't even have a Switch 2 version at all. So, like, that game's pretty fine. It's very sad that it does not have a Switch 2 version. I wish it did. Sword, let's go diamond. Oh, nice. Get all of eventually fair. All right, let's see. That's enough of this. Let's go back to this one. So let's get off of this screenshot and back to shiny hunting. I don't really see anything crazy here either. Bum. And doesn't look like there's any shinies really jumping out. So far, we have seen two. We've seen one Dupitter and one Araquanid shiny. Neither one of them had a mark. Or was large enough to potentially qualify for... large or small enough to potentially qualify for a size mark. So that's going to be the most annoying thing is one that doesn't have a mark but is like big or small and might qualify for one of those. So I really want to catch him in a lure. Oh yeah, that was like another big deciding reason of why I didn't want to catch this in Generation 7. Is I want to catch it in a lure ball, and I don't know how many I have left, and a lot harder to get Gen 7 than they are in this game. Is it hard to get shinies on these games? Not really, no. The only reason that I'm having so much trouble is that I'm looking for shinies with marks. And I also don't have the mark charm. I really probably should have done something about that when I had Pokemon Bank open, or Home open. It really should have that. If I want to, like, make this a lot easier. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize I didn't have that. Yeah, after this sandwich, we'll do some, if we haven't found it still, just through luck, we'll do some effort to try to get the mark charm. See if that helps out. Because it... No, normally getting shinies in these games is not really that bad. The most annoying thing is that there's no, like, shiny sound, like there is in the 2 Legends games. And it is very easy to lose shinies. If you just, like, see one and then it walks off screen and then despawns, it's just gone forever. So... finding them, not so tricky. Actually catching them, that part is still a little... Let's see, how much longer do we have? Over 12 minutes. Wow. We did find one shiny on this sandwich. Found one on this one. We've only done those 2 so far. I'm still surprised at this swarm in general. Those guys look shiny. Here. The one nice thing, though, is where this is the only bug type in the area, we're not, like, getting other things. So, that is very handy. Multiple water types that spawn in this area, so we couldn't really use... Or, well, we could use a water type sandwich, but it would not be very... likely that we actually get what we're... Then we would have, like, see something else as well, also spawning. Oh, well, Seadra and Horsey. So, yeah, definitely better to use the bug sandwich instead. I'm pretty sure that one Alumamola that is there is a static encounter. It's there every time. Mm. Seeing anybody that's looking fancy. I don't know. Maybe I will take a little peek into some of my Gen 7 games and see what I have for... this. Oh, shoot. Although it won't actually give the effect in Gen 7. I can fish it up in that game. In this game, there is no fishing, so the lore ball just works on anything, any water type. Like 3 different Pokeballs that have increased catch rate on water type. Netball technically has a boosted catch rate on both of its types, but lure ball looks a lot cooler. Especially where it's shiny, has the red eyes, and the lure ball's got like a red on it. Like, I don't know how I didn't realize that I have the Mark Charm. Which, honestly, it looks like most of what I need is starters, and then I think maybe those 2 Paradox legendaries. Minutes. Real quick. Yeah, so this will be... Yeah, that's Raging Bolt. So I need Raging Bolt and the other one, Gouging Fire. And then I just need starters and what, like Diglett? Like just Alolan Diglett was. Oh, and Drillbur. It's not bad. Yeah. After this sandwich is up, go run around and look for Charm. Try to get the Mark Charm because we'll definitely want that for the future hunts. Definitely should have had it already. Big clump. Some are shiny. Which, shiny hunting, I feel like shiny hunting is a little bit easier in some aspects and harder in others on the Switch 1 compared to the Switch 2. In this game, when you're playing this game on the Switch 2, you can see Pokemon from a lot farther away, and more of them spawn on screen at a time. So that's pretty handy for the most part, because obviously you see more Pokemon, you have a chance to see a shiny. However, it's not actually like spawning more Pokemon, I'm fairly certain. I think it just lets you see more of them at a time. And I'm also pretty sure that anything that is a shiny, you can see from further away anyway. So, but, like, on Switch 1. But, like, on Switch 2, you can just see everything from that far away. So, in some ways, you can see, I think you can actually see some shinies from farther away easier on Switch 1 compared to how you can on Switch 2. Because you're just seeing everything from that far away. So, like, I remember there are some tricks that people will use to kind of, like, force all of the spawns to go in a specific area on the Switch 1, so you can just, like, easily look at them all, and then, like, walk away and walk right back, because, like, you'll be able to see the shiny from further away. But that doesn't really work on Switch 2 because you can... There will be more Pokemon spawning, like, behind you now that you can also see because you can see everything from far. So, it's kind of like... I don't know. I don't know how to like fully. It's kind of hard to say that it's completely easier on Switch 2 because it is quite a bit easier. Obviously, seeing more things, you can more chance to see a shiny, but that also means you have more chances to see a shiny that you're not actually looking for, and that you are not trying to hunt for. So. Yeah, it is a little like suffering from success moment, but you know, just an observation. Let's see something down here that's looking purple or red. Yeah, everybody's looking green. Ugh. Come on, let's just get something. Once we got 5 minutes left, okay. We'll try to, you know, honestly, I might just import everything, so that way we can just get this over real quick. Let's take a quick peek at everything we need. Drop it all in from home and call it good. Back up and get my Mark Charm. I think the only reason I wasn't doing that is because of the barbecues, BBQs. Like, having you catch specific Pokemon types. I was just like slowly waiting to catch everything that I still needed by getting the like, quest for catch such and such a type, go to this area and catch whatever, so we're actually kind of like screwing ourselves over. I do have the shiny charm, yes, but I don't have the Mark Charm. Shiny charm you get for completing the base game Pokedex, but the Mark Charm I'm pretty sure you get for completing the Berry Academy Pokedex. So, I've not completed that one. Mark Charm is pretty much a shiny charm, but for marks. Ever since Sword and Shield, Pokemon just randomly have a chance to spawn with things called marks. So, this is the shiny... We got 2 shiny Duraludon yesterday. This one does not have a mark. When I go to this screen, there's nothing here. But this other shiny Duraludon that we caught yesterday does have a mark. It's the most common mark. It's the socialable, or it's the uncommon mark. Don't let the name deceive you. It is actually very common. But when this Duraludon is sent out into battle, it says go Duraludon the socialable, because that is the title associated with that mark, and that is the one that I have selected. So I want to have... I'm trying to build a team for champions. That's what, hold on, we'll go back to the other screen. Let's open real quick. Oh. Here. Yeah, that shiny Shinx I found literally, like, the first time I opened the game up on Switch 2, pretty much. I, like, opened it up on Switch 2 and was walking around and was like, oh, man, yeah, this game looks great on this. And then was like, wait a second, that Shinx is gold. So, yeah, was not even hunting it at all. Just pretty much stumbled my way into it. Oh, but it was this one I had that on. Oh, and I totally was just wasting sandwich time. Gah! What am I doing? Rambling. That's okay. The sandwich was almost... Sets. Ah, no. Stop. No, what am I doing? What do we got left? Just under a minute. Just over a minute, I mean, sorry. Let's see if we can get right at the tail end of the sandwich shiny with a mark. Not the same mark that we already found. Shoot. But with the Mark Charm, it increases the chances of wild Pokemon having marks. Sword and Shield, I think you get it for the Isle of Armor Pokédex. But this game, I'm pretty sure you get it for the Blueberry Academy Pokédex. But that is also what Tidal Power does on the sandwiches, the sandwich effects. Tidal Power 3 will increase the chance that Pokemon have a mark. So with the Mark Charm and Tidal Power, you have a pretty solid chance of finding things with marks in the wild. And then with Sparkling Power and Shiny Charm, you also have a pretty good chance of finding a shiny. So as long as you can get pretty lucky and have those two pretty decent chances overlap each other, then bada bing, bada boom, you've got yourself a marked shiny. There are some very rare marks. Oh, we're seeing some, I don't know. For some reason I thought that was something that wasn't. Nope, still is. Sandwich is gotta be about over. Yeah, it is over. Okay. Yep, there's the Zangoose. Sandwich is over. Okay, I want my Herba back. So, do a little restart. But that's fine, because that lets me actually talk about this for a second. Bada boom. Whoa. Stop. Bada boom. This is the team that we're working on. I want to go for Pelipper, Archaludon, which we already got. We got the Duraludon, Mega Meganium, Araquanid, Incineroar, and Sneasler. I want them all to be shiny. I want them all to have a mark. Which Sneasel, Hisuian Sneasel, I'm going for the static alpha one in the snow area, because any alpha caught in Legends Arceus sent into Scarlet and Violet gets the alpha mark and the jumbo mark guaranteed. And there's also a fun ribbon in those games as well that you can put on things. Let me actually real quick. Let me check my Generation 7 games. I know I've used one of my lore balls on Ultra Sun, maybe? I know I caught a Totodile in one. I don't know. I think you get 2 of each Apricorn ball per save file. And I might still have them on Ultra Moon as well. So maybe I can go for one of these in Generation 7 from SOS Encounters instead. Excuse me. Let's see. What do I have for lore balls on Ultra Sun? Balls don't have. It's not. I have none. I have no lore balls. The only Apricorn balls I have are 1 friend ball, 1 heavy ball, and 1 fast ball. I used all my other ones. Oof. Oh, maybe I was thinking I get 2 because I had both games. Oh, that's probably what I was thinking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I was probably thinking I get 2 because I have both games. There's actually 2 in each. Oh, crunch. Let's see, do I have any... no, I have no lure ball left in either of the... Don't think you can get one in the regular ones. Oh, wait, no, you can. Oh, and there is 2 in each of the Ultras. Okay. I may not have picked them both up. There's a chance I haven't picked them all up yet in the Ultra games. me check my regular sun and moons as well. There's one in each of those. See if I have it there. Okay, what's the ribbon for that thing? It's a pretty... It's either a funny one or both. Let's see, what's it? This one. This doesn't tell me. So see. Why not have any of that? Lure balls. I don't have any on. I've checked 3 out of 4 of my Alola games, and I don't have a lure ball on any of them so far. Regular Moon, you better be my savior. On Regular Moon, have a lure ball just chilling, please. Let's also switch back to that. What's that? On Moon. No, I don't have a lure ball literally anywhere. Oh. Yep, I don't have any lure balls in Gen 7 at all. So, that's annoying. Oh, right, yeah. Don't make another sandwich. Let's work. Let's see, Diglett. Diglett is actually really easy. I think he's like literally. Or we can find Diglett right inside this cave. Nope, I was right. There's one. Bada boom. Catch a quick Diglett, and then we need to go and Drillbur. It's gonna go in shiny. Is it? I can't remember. Oh, no, I won't. You... Heading to bed. Well, glad you stopped by. Thanks for the journey. No problem. You enjoy it. Let's see. Be live tomorrow around 12:30-ish Eastern Time. Let's see, is there a Chikorita just kind of chilling around here somewhere? Be really handy since we also need X and that spawns around here. We're gonna need to hunt one down eventually anyway. Like, a lot ahead of time. Don't want to. another spot. Are these two pitters spawning, like, in other... Let's go. Oh! Huh. I don't know about that place. Or if I did, I forgot about it. There's so many, like, weird little nooks and crannies like that in, here in the Terrarium and in Kitakami. So easily forgettable. It's easy to gloss over. Is Bulbasaur shiny? No, the lighting is just really wonky. Right? Lighting is just really wonky. Yeah. But I just wanted to double check. Bulbasaur looks like shiny. Like all Chikorita. It says the Chikorita can spawn near me. Where is one? Oh, Chikorita. Oh, there we go. There's a few. Maybe you have a mark. Catch one of these real quick. Hold it up. Nice. Alright, we'll involve you. Now, I think after this, after we get all of the starters done, I think all we need, are those two Paradox legendaries. I'm a little lazy. I kind of want to just, like, get this, like, stream, like, I kind of want to catch something here in this stream. So I might just drop those in from home instead of doing their whole, like, little quest line with the photography lady. Can't remember her name. I think I have a full art card of her, and I just can't remember her name. It begins with a P, doesn't it? Can't remember it. Yeah. Where is Trico? Isn't he down in the... Kin bio? I'd say he's down in the... Alright, cool bottle cap. Ooh, Beast Ball. Let's see. Let's go... Still have that Swarm. I think Trico spawns, like... Let's go. And we'll fly over to that other spot. I'm pretty sure that's where Trico is. Big, out of the way. Go this way. Pretty sure Trico is up here. That might be wrong. Fairly certain Trico's. Ah, I was right. Well, I'm fairly certain I transferred in all of the version exclusives, so I don't need to worry about any of those. Ready? Very, very cool. Honestly, at this rate, I'm just gonna put Basil Hands. Go ahead and evolve the Chirico as well. I saw a little peek at what the next one was, and I immediately forgot it. Oh, okay, we need Mudkip as well. I don't actually remember where Mudkip spawns. I want to say it's either here or in one of the like ponds in the savannah. Remember though. It's such a shame that Sceptile does not sharpness. Jeez, oh my god, try saying that 10 times fast. Okay, where does Mudkip spawn? Oh, I'll say it's over in the savannah. So what else do we need? Piplup. I know where Piplup is. Piplup's pretty... Oh, it's actually... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Okay. I remember where Mudkip is now. Piplup is pretty easy to find. I think Oshawott and Piplup are both, like, in the same... Yeah. Excuse me. They're both, up, like, swimming around in this water. So we'll go look for both of those. Let's see. Way. What? Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Alright. Yeah, pretty sure Oshawott and Piplup both love to swim around in this water. So I found a shiny Oshawott islet. Wasn't even looking for it, just happened to like bump into it. May have been on stream? I can't remember. That one of them? Yes. Let's see, is that another Oshawott way in the back, or is that a Piplup? I think that's a Piplup. Oh, it totally is. Nice, let's get a little closer to it, so it doesn't spawn on us. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and evolve this Oshawott before we catch the Piplup, and then when it asks us what we want to do with the Piplup, I'll just switch Samurott. Which, for all of the starters that have Hisui evolutions, you need their regular form for it to count for the Pokédex. So Hisui Samurott will not give you the Samurott Pokédex data in this game, which is kind of lame. But I think it's mostly that way so they can force you to catch a Kanto Tauros and not have Paldean Tauros count for it. Which is also, you know, kind of lame. She goes, I suppose. Catch the Piplup, and we'll just go ahead and swap Samurott. Quick swap Samurott out of our party for the Piplup. Almost never do this, but I might as well. Nickname we want to add to party. Up Samurott. I always forget to use that feature. Let me claim that now, because Otherwise, it's gonna freak out at me and tell me that I have that over and over and over and over again. And now we'll go ahead and level up the Piplup. Wasn't enough. Did I not actually give it two? Ain't enough. Right. Go, got Primplup. Go, that'll be Empoleon out of the way as well. Okay, what else do we still need? We need Chespin, we need Mudkip. I know where each of those two roughly are. They're both kind of in caves. Let's see. I guess we'll go get Mudkip. I think it's over here somewhere. Which is right where we were doing the dupe hitter. Yep, there's a Mudkip right there. Going over there too. Pink Mudkips around. This doesn't look like. Whoops. Battle that one. Catch it real quick. Ow. Actually broke out. Although we didn't get the back strike, so I guess that's the difference maker on that one. So you can probably just Spore and Netball and probably be fine. Hopefully we have Netballs. Let's see. Dive balls. Dive balls are way cooler. Nice. Alright. No on the nickname. Yes on add to swap Empoleon out. Cool. Same shtick. Let's see. Cool. Those. Level you up once. He's so like metallic and shiny. Here we go. One more should do the job to get us Swampert. Now we don't really care about. Perfect. And that'll get us Swampert. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay, so now I know we need Chespin and I think Sobble? No, not Sobble. No, actually I think we do need Sobble. That's not who I meant to say though. I meant to say Poplio. We need that one as well. We also need Froakie. Yeah, we needed like literally every single water one. I guess that kind of makes sense. This was a fire only playthrough that I had done, so now that I'm in the post-game, obviously I don't... Initially, it was fire only. Oh, right, and I still need Drillbur. Well, that's fine, because Drillbur and Chespin are both in the same cave. So, yeah, let's go down here. We'll catch a quick Drillbur and a Chespin. Let's see. Here's a Drillbur. Looks like that's a Chespin right over there. Boom. Cool. We'll go ahead and catch you in a quick ball. This guy can just go straight to the box, too. I don't really care about him. I don't need to evolve it. I caught a shiny Excadrill. It's like already fully evolved. So that's how I have Excadrill. That Chespin go. I just saw one. Run off screen and despawn. Did. Yep, it totally. Buff. Okay, well, that's annoying. Luckily, they're not too hard. Come on. Let's get another Chespin. Froakie is. I know where Froakie is. Try. How come the only one that we've seen so far just immediately itself up? Me down here. You know. I could use a grass sandwich if I wanted to, but I really want to. Hello, I forgot the Rotom spawned. Although, I suppose if I did, like, ow, I just kicked my chair. Just a... Oh, here we go, here's one. I was gonna say, if we did, like, a grass encounter power war, it'd still probably make it, like, significantly easier to find. Didn't matter. Found one and quick balled it right away anyway. Need to give it a name. Yes. No, wait. Send box. No, add to party. Oh, we go. This. Oh, not that many. Just a couple. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So now we need Froakie, Arena, Sobble. I think we needed... Do we need Grookey as well? So, maybe... Oh, I had scrolled over to... No, I do have Grookey. So literally just the last few water ones. Okay. Froakie, Popplio, and Sobble. Okay. I think I remember where all of those spawn. All kind of spread out-ish. Sobble is like, I think over here in this mud water. And then Froakie is like way up at the top of the ocean area. Which area? It's this. Is it this muddy water that Sobble spawns in? I know he spawns in one of these little like muddy water patches. Yep, I see one just barely. Cool. We'll go ahead and catch this guy. Nope. Okay. Funny because this Smeargle knows Soak. Chip Boy's covering my health amount. 4 and then Die Ball. So I guess I could try to item printer a few for lore balls on this. I could try to do the, like, item printer RNG manipulation, too. I've never tried to do that, but I could give it a shot. Maybe I will look into that at some point, I don't know. Oh my god, he just does not want to be caught. There we go. Oh shoot, I accidentally sent it to the box, didn't I? Alright, that gave me that patch, the ability patch. I remember, oh, I think that last reward is another Master Ball. And I gotta talk to, I gotta talk to somebody to get the Mark Charm. It's either, like, Cyrano or Jacques. Oh, we got Sobble, or Drizzle. Long Sobble, pretty much. Longer Sobble. It's the cursed level. Oh, so long his legs are in the ground. No, I don't really care about your signature move. Okay. Now, we gotta go... Poplio is over here, and then Froakie's, like, up here-ish? It's the coastal biome, that's what it's called. I knew that the beach biome, or the ocean biome, didn't sound right. I couldn't remember what it was actually called. Coastal biome. Fairly certain Poplio is down here on this beach. Seeing a lot of abs and some grass monkeys. Funky monkey. What's that? I already have a shiny one. Anyway, actually I have 2. I need forever to hunt for. Pretty sure Poplio spawns on this beach too. Am I mistaken? I'm fairly certain Poplio spawns here. Let's do a set S. That's not big. There we go. I think that Grookey is shiny. It totally is. Well, now I have 3 shiny Grookeys. What do I want to catch this in? Dude, I should save. Just actually. Yeah, hold on. Do that, especially since I don't even have any sandwich effects active, so I'm not even losing anything. Don't know if this thing has any recoil moves. We're just gonna send a false swipe and hope it doesn't KO itself. Oh right, caught off guard that turn, so it can't do anything. Oh right, duh. Yeah, no, I'm I'm dense. I've been playing old games where that effect doesn't exist yet. Right. That is why we carry Soak. Totally forgot. I've been playing older games where you can actually spore grass type still. But there, now it's a water type. Pure water type. Oh, which this is going to be really handy for when Champions comes out. Sadly, it doesn't have any mark on it, which is a little sad, but oh well. Or not when Champions comes out. Champions is out. When Champions allows these starters, because for whatever reason... Oh, I totally forgot about that. Right, yeah. Man, this thing's like super anti-sleep. The Uproar's gotta be almost over. Okay, yeah. Uproar ended. There we go. Now, as a water type, not in Uproar, I can actually put it to sleep. And... see, I've already evolved one all the way up into, Lillaboo. I guess I'll catch this one in a Duskfall. I don't want to use anything too super cool, because I'm probably not going to evolve it past, Wacky, honestly. Cool. Yeah. Oh, wow. Adamant Nature, even. Damn. And a good one. Okay, now, is there a Poplio around? It's like a regular old Poplio. Am I misremembering? Does Pop not actually spawn here? I swore it spawned. Let me save again now that I can't. Huh? Am I just like hella misremembering? Is Poplio not actually? Well, time to cave and finally check. Oh, it's like everywhere. It's just in the water. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that it was... Maybe it just spawns all over the place in the water. Does that kind of make sense? Yep, here's one right here. Literally as soon as I hop in the water. Alright, well, cool. There we go. There's that problem solved. Doink you with a quick ball. Well, at least we were able to catch one shiny here today. I'm definitely going to take a shiny Grookey. No to the nickname, but yes to add to party. Oh. Two of those. I'll evolve it into Brion, whatever you want to call it. Anna. Nice. And then we can go ahead and evolve it again. Up into Primarina. Oh. Cool. All I need now is Feroki and then those 2 Paradox legendaries. Then we can get our Mark Charm. Feroki, I'm pretty sure, is a little bit more specific on where it spawns. I think it is still in the water, but I think it's in the water up towards the, like, top of the biome. Okay. Sawsbuck's awful bright. Sawsbuck shiny. This Sawsbuck is also shiny. Yes! Yes, it is! Why are you giving me so many shiny grass types? What do we want to catch this guy in? Screw it. Stop. Got it. I'm less worried about this one. Oh. I'll have to cross-reference what I have in Violet. I should be pretty close to having all of the Deerling and Sawsbuck forms, honestly. I have a good chunk of them over in Violet as well. So, to take a little peek, once I'm done this stream, let's see what I have over there in that game. Actually, all of them. Who knows? Or at least only be like 1 or 2 away. What do we got here? Little Froakie. That's what I thought. Frog. Alright. Cool. Quick ball you. Bada boom. Bada bing. No to the nickname. Yes to add to party. Perfect. Oh wow, this guy's actually quite low level compared to everybody else. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Well, there, we were able to catch and keep 2 shinies today. Nothing that we needed for our team, but, you know, at least we caught a couple shinies and we were able to keep them. We saw a shiny Dupitter and a shiny Araquanid. But, yeah, I really should have... This is completely on me that I spent friggin' 2 streams shiny hunting for marked Pokemon in a game that didn't have the Mark Charm. Definitely should have kept a better eye out on that. Cause... Let's see, I think the only ones I'm missing now are these 2. Yeah, Terrapagos is 240. These 2 are bonus. So, yeah. Let me quickly drop those 2 in here from Pokemon Home. And then we'll do one more sandwich before I wrap up the stream. I'm gonna pull this off just for a second. Alrighty, let's see. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Bam. Scarlet. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this back in here. It's because I'm 8. It can regain Fire Punch. Okay, they do still have Fire Punch saved in there somewhere. You can just only claim, you can only change it if you put it in and save it and then move it somewhere else. Is this way over? Oh, I know why. How about that? Pop that in ZA. What are we looking for? Right, way at the end. I don't know why I'm going time, but at this point, let's see. These two. Hello. Plop those two in there. Go ahead and save. I got these two out of a trade, I'm fairly certain. I didn't have Scarlet initially. So I will probably catch my own eventually, but I'm just so irritated that everything in its brother and mother and cousin and everything are all shiny locked. Like, no, we can't shiny hunt anything cool anymore, pretty much, because all of the legendaries are shiny locked always. You're lucky if they're maybe not locked in the previous gen. These games broke the trend that a lot of past games have been setting of being able to shiny hunt legendaries in the post-game. Very strange decision as well, to add all of the legendaries in the post-game, like the past 4 generations before it. Yeah, literally since like Black and White 2, you've been able to catch a bunch of previous games' legendaries in the post-game. And it's usually in the second game released. There was Oris for Gen 2, the Ultra games for Gen 7, Sword and Shield's DLC, the second DLC specifically, and then this game also added past legendaries in the second DLC, and then was like, yeah, but they're all shiny locked. Like, what, huh? What do you mean they're all shiny locked? Yes, Director Serrano has, it's okay, that's the mark. Cool, completed that Pokédex. Nice, I was too lazy to go watch them. Let's see, what frickin' button do I press? There we go. Blood of the entrance, I'm pretty sure this is where Serrano hangs out. Right? Yeah. You make me battle him? I hope not. I'm gonna do this just in case. I don't think so. Please just give me the Mark Charm and look good. Oh. Literally finished it. Da-da-da-da-da. Technically, I got 242. There we go. Mark Charm! Oh! Veli! I did not realize that was his nickname. That's funny. Alright, yeah. Oh? Oh, nice. Alright. Cool. Enough yapping. I want to go back to shiny hunting. Okay. Cool. There we go. Got our mark charm. That gives us increased mark rolls anytime we encounter something, or anytime something spawns. Let's see. Map. Now we'll go back over here to where we were doing the Dupitter hunt. Pop another bug type sandwich. We will get our hitter this time. You know what? This time we're gonna knock out this. I'm gonna knock out this Alumalola first this time, so that way it's not in the way. Alright, come over here, we'll save, we'll do another sandwich. Probably wrap up after that. I don't know, we'll see. You know what, I'm gonna take a very, very, very short break just to go to the bathroom before we start this sandwich. That way I don't have to go to the bathroom midway through. So, let's see. Where's my AFK symbol? Let's bop that up. I'm gonna mute Chip Boy, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, I'm back. I totally said I was gonna mute Chip Boy, and don't know why I did, because I had zero intention to mute Chip Boy. I meant to say mute myself. So I noticed a really creepy, ugly spider in the bathroom. Too keen on. So I'm not too excited because it almost looks like it may have a little egg sac on its back. And, ugh. The issue with practically being in a basement. My like office room and a bathroom that I usually use are essentially downstairs. So, and some bugs down here, sadly. Funny sandwich. And they're being IRL. Spiders aren't actually insects. So no. Oh. Wow. Let's see. Hopefully we see things with a lot. Though something has a mark at a time, does yellow ribbon light symbol on it. Zoom in. It's pretty large. Oh, marked anything? There we go. This little yellow symbol. Bunch of things that have it's right here. They're just none of them are shiny. But with the mark charm and shiny charm and the like sandwich effect, we have a pretty good chance of getting something cool. Definitely should have made sure I had the mark charm ahead of time, or just been hunting in Violet this whole time. Oh well, we got it now. We'll have it for the of the hunts in the end. Just a little bit of time. Funky. You're looking. Also not. Hard to see. They're so tiny. Oh my god. For air. Bit of annoying to get in and out of. Find anything that we can actually keep here today? No, doesn't look like. Nothing too exciting. Yep, nothing exciting down here. Yeah, not really seeing anything over here either. I should catch an alpha in Legends Arceus and see if and send it over to Champion. See if it can get the alpha mark sent over. I don't know if it can or not. Can. That means we can for what's it called? Chikorita as well. Oh, do, do, do. Excuse me. Do nothing fancy. This time. See. Nothing over there looks worth investigating any closer. I'm gonna try to keep my distance so that way things aren't spawning. Or things spawning farther and farther away. Try to avoid that if possible. Hard over here because obviously like tall grass, they covers them up a lot. Other area, it's like not loading everything, or there's just not as much grass down there, so it's a lot easier to like see them from a distance. Yeah. Yep. Still. Set. See the green on you. Yeah, there's a few. And despite how small it is, the shiny is different enough that I can actually notice it from a pretty decent distance. It once at least. So yeah, so a second one. Really unsure if we actually, like, how many from the outbreak actually still giving us max odds. Kind of inclined to say it's not, considering this is our third sandwich, which granted we're only third of the way. We've only actually found one shiny dupe so far. Found like 4 shiny Duraludons yesterday, because we found one off of just outbreak odds with no sandwich at all, and then we found 2 on sandwiches that weren't marked, and so therefore I didn't keep them. And then we found the one marked one that we did keep. So maybe we may have even found a 5th one. What's the key? We found at least 4 Duraludons yesterday. So far we've only 2. Although we did also find 2 Chinese holders stuff, so that's like mildly annoying in a way, because I would have much rather found this than. Well, I'm actually kind of excited about the Grookey, but the Sawsbuck, indifferent. Not at all. I'm like, just found shiny Jupiter. Whatever. Okay. Oh, none of these guys will look shiny. Here's the different. Purple on you. Shoot. Here. It look like it. It's always hard to tell neatly what's down there and what's not down there, but so I can get like a somewhat okay idea. And the one shiny Jupiter we did find so far spawned down there, and I noticed it from all the way up here, so I have already found one. Able to notice the purple on its legs sticking out. That's mostly where I'm looking. So looking at the lights. If I can get a good look at their eyes, then obviously looking at that is good too, because then eyes then probably have purple legs as well. Purple instead of green. Oh, it's easy to see, especially on the green ass and everything. Purple definitely is a lot. Alright. Spawn. They spawn all the way up this way, actually. On. You just say screw the outbreak and just, like, look for them way up here. Because it's still the only thing spawning all the way up here. And this is, like, way easier to see things. These Jupiters in here, yeah. Yeah, we might just say screw the outbreak, honestly. Just look for them up here. Just because this is way easier to see. Ish. Yeah, because I can just keep going back and forth between the different sides. It'll spawn most of them as I'm going back and forth. Yeah, like I kind of hate to ditch the outbreak just because like the outbreak gives us boosted shiny odds, but I mean it's in a terrible spot. This spot is much better and than stick to this one. I feel like up here the purple is up even. Now there's no like grass for them to hide. Yeah, we might just say screw the outbreak and just hunt them. probably sweet. I keep getting outbreaks in terrible locations. Like even off stream, I was trying like a while ago. I think I was talking about it earlier yesterday. I was trying to do a shiny belly bolt, marked shiny belly bolt hunt. That was also going, just getting terrible outbreak locations. Just like. This is a really nice spot, honestly. Definitely wish the outbreak spot was up here instead. This would be a lot nicer of a location than frickin' side. Just to give us on lakes and rivers and spots. Still not seeing anything. Yeah. Minutes. Maybe we'll do one. What is this TM? It's driving me nuts. Maybe we'll do one more sandwich after this one. And we'll just ignore the outbreak and just come up. Little annoying, because then we, like, bought the outbreak things and tried to level up odds there for nothing, but, I mean, I also just wasn't sure it was working in with anyway. So, we'll just go ahead and... we gotta get at least one sandwich. Are they just gonna get nothing? Even something worth ignoring? It's just straight. It's so hard to, like, see everything. Especially when they're little. Come on, Jupiter. Man, yeah, this luck is not, it's not with me today, huh? Yeah, I am not one with the good luck today, huh? Let's go back over here to where the outbreak is. They're still spawning down. Finish minutes. I even did, like, kind of see that one at the second before. Only have time to stop. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any down there. Hmm. Set. Hmm. Yep. Doesn't look like we're gonna be getting this one here today. Quite unfortunate. We'll do a bit more work for this off camera in between today and tomorrow. I don't know, maybe we will actually just play Emerald Rogue tomorrow instead anyway. I do actually want to finish this team and use this team before first regulation is over, because obviously we're not really sure available in the next regulation yet. So there's a good chance that, like, the list or something, I don't know. We want to try to finish this up before start. It's in like 3 weeks, I think. And Champions Open early. It said 20 days. So that's not too bad. About 3-ish weeks. This team makes some battle. Probably will end up working some of these hunts off. Alpha, what's its face? Sneasel. Best way to go about getting that is going to be mass outbreak. Either Alpha Sneasel or Alpha Sneasler. Second. It's regular Sneasler in the second wave. It's not. They'll never have regular Sneasel in the second wave. The second wave never is exactly the same thing as the first wave. It's always either Alpha Evolved or Evolved Alpha. It's back. And none of them seem to have legs. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will keep rolling either for a new outbreak location or for a straight up arachnid outbreak instead. Just so that way it's a little bit easier to go about hunting this. The Dupitter are so small. If it was just seeing them from a distance, I wouldn't be so worried, but it's just like the fact that it's from a distance and half of them are like behind the grass as cover. That's what makes it really tricky to be able to tell from far away. Obviously, on the arachnid, though, it's not that big a deal because they're significantly larger. You can actually see them clearly at a distance. So guys aren't that big of a deal. Little guys, on the other hand, significantly hard. Minutes left. Now it's getting dark too, which is going to make it even trickier to be able to differentiate. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might end up taking a break from this one and trying to roll for a different one. Also need to try putting something that has the curry mark on it via the glitch into Pokemon Champions and see if that works. Like, just, like, ask about it on the subreddit or something and see if you things that have the glitched curry mark. Because, like, if they really cared about that curry mark glitch, they would have patched it out of Sword and Shield years ago. Oh, 30 seconds left. Find the last minute shiny. Just a few seconds shiny even. Damn, that was very sad. We didn't find anything on that sandwich at all. Yep, it's a Viper. Yep, sandwich is over. Damn. Find anything on. Yeah, I think I am gonna wrap up and just kind of relax and work on this a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, probably around like 12:30ish Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going live. I'll be doing 2 Jirachi giveaways tomorrow. Haven't decided if I'm going to do them both at the same time or stagger them, but either way, there will be 2 shiny Jirachis being given out tomorrow. I'll make another little follow-up YouTube short and TikTok on it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, show some love. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend. Follow if you watch on Twitch. Follow the TikTok as well. Yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Haven't fully decided if we're going to work more on this or do some Emerald Rogue. Maybe try to do a little bit of both. I don't know. Sadly, tomorrow's going to be the last Wednesday we get to do like a long stream. So yeah, I'll have a little more on that in a few days. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a few like 5-10-ish minutes early. My ears are starting to hurt. I kind of want to start munching on some chips. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna keep working on shiny hunting though in my free time. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.